What's going on, everyone? It's Rich Lux. Okay, we have so much to cover. There's so much drama going on right now. I can barely keep up, so let's go. All right, so first thing off the bat, allegedly NIKKITUTORIALS is shading Jeffree Star. Here's the receipt right here. She says, sis, drop a makeup brand so we can drop Jeffree already. Which is very interesting, T, because she ended up saying this a couple weeks ago. Here we go, roll it.
Drama, honey, get ready for the tea.
Yes, let's get on to the tea, because if you look closely, every time that NIKKITUTORIALS talks about Jeffree Star, she gets views. All her other videos got 1 million, 2 million, but her video on Jeffree Star, and anything Jeffree Star related, 5 million views. Wow. Let's talk that tea.
Because every Jeffree Star launch, there always seems to be going on something. So this collection is no exception. In January, I actually visited Jeffree, I think the day after or the night after or somewhere near it. And Jeffree actually showed me this palette. And he told me that it was geared for April. He had been working on it for so long. And that tells you that creating makeup isn't done in 2 weeks.
Now, I know what you're gonna say, all your sneaky snakes in the comments. I'm not defending anyone here. I just wanna point out that maybe NIKKITUTORIALS liked the comment just to get her name out there, because everyone's gonna be talking about this for the next few days, that NIKKITUTORIALS shaded Jeffree Star. Or is she trying to send a secret message by saying, hey, speak up, make an apology video, what's going on, that type of thing. So let me know what you think about all that drama in the comments down below. And then there's stuff about Cassie, which is James Charles, one of James Charles' best friends, a makeup artist. She released a statement saying this. I find it quite the comedy that Shane regrets putting it in the trailer more than anything in the world. Funny, he didn't seem to have morals when he privately spoke to them before blasting it for millions and millions of people to speculate. When James kindly asked him not to post that trailer because it would reopen wounds that he was still trying to heal from. Oh yeah, I remember that. I was right there when he got the text from Shane saying he was still going to post it, and he did T. Now, it's weird that she says that. It's contradicting. So I don't know who's lying here, because Shane Dawson had said that it was okay to post, but then Cassie here is saying that James Charles said it wasn't okay to post. So here's that clip.
So the trailer, obviously, and I don't know how much I want to get into this because I feel like weird because he's not here. So it's like talking about this while he's not in the room is kind of weird. But I sent the trailer to James. I feel like I can say that. I'm very open with everybody. Like, anytime I talk about anybody in a video or anything, NIKKITUTORIALS, like anybody I've ever talked about or whatever, I always reach out to them first. I always make sure they're okay with it. I always make sure that they know I'm not trying or whatever. So, sent James a trailer. He obviously was scared and like, oh my God, like, I just got over this. I don't want to deal with this again. Like, what? But he trusted me, and I was like, trust me. And he was like, okay, I trust you.
So in Shane's own words, he told James just to trust him, and James did. Well, it turns out that James actually asked Shane kindly to not include that into the trailer, and he did it anyways. And this comes from a statement released by his friend Cassie.
And I was like, that's funny, because when Shane Dawson said it, he was like, hey, James Charles, I'm going to include you in the trailer out of respect. I want you to know about it, and showed it to him. And James Charles seemed like he said yeah, and then Cassie's over here saying that she said no, so that's like drama there. Then Morgan Adams, which is Shane Dawson's sister-in-law, Ryland's sister, basically unfollowed Jeffree Star. And honestly, I kind of feel like she has no horse in this race. She doesn't have any skin in this game, whatever you want to call it. She probably saw the drama and was like, girl, you know what? I still like you, but I don't unfollow you because you're too much drama. That's what I think is going on, unless there's some stuff that we don't know about. But I just kind of feel like she doesn't want to be going drama, so she's kind of like exited. Now that I got that out of the way, I wanted to talk about Tati Westbrook and her video that people keep saying that she's gonna drop.
All right, you guys, I've been really busy today. I'm sorry I didn't get that video up tomorrow. It's been a busy day though. Oh my God.
Mom is teaching me.
Oh, yes, it is makeup lesson time.
What is this filter? Ew, this makes my face look fatter.
No, it makes you look beautiful. Look, wait.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Yeah, I need to, okay. I'm gonna go contour and lose 20 pounds.
All right, and I'm going to post tomorrow. I'm sorry, there was a glitch. You guys know this has been like hell week, so tomorrow I will see you. Be there. Okay, I gotta go tend to the situation.
I have my conspiracies, my opinion, allegedly, on what's happening right now. Okay, so it almost feels like she hasn't put anything out because she's like almost wanting to see people sweat and see creators out themselves, so that way she doesn't have to do a video. That's the vibe I'm getting in a way. And I feel like Jenna Marbles recently came out and just basically said she's stepping away from YouTube, and she addressed all her past actions and videos and how she doesn't want to offend anybody and how she's truly sorry if she offended people. Like very, very much that, right? So I almost felt like, wow, that was a really great apology video to do. And now that she did that, I feel like people are looking at Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star like, where's your apology video, right? Not to be on the defensive side or anything, but the stuff that I've seen Shane Dawson being accused of today, he had already apologized, I believe back in 2014 or 2015. Here's a little clip of that. Okay, so this video was very hard to get and to download and to convert. It's such an old video, but basically Shane Dawson is being held to the fire for the same things that he's been held for the fire today, except now, today's time, there's a little bit more things that have been added to what people want him to apologize for, but this video here basically sums up most of it. But do you think that he should still be held for the fire for what he said in the past and continue to apologize for things over and over? Or do you think it's needed for him to make a brand new apology video, essentially an updated one? So let me know about that in the comments down below, but here's what you have to say.
Why I'm not... I love black people, guys. It's not that. This video is me apologizing because I understand why some people think that. You know, over the last... God... I've been on YouTube for a long time. Over the last like 7 years, I've once in a while, once a year, I get kind of bombarded on Twitter with, you know, Shane, and they'll post screen caps and blog posts and all these things, and I ignore it, and I just say, so I ignore it. Even in the bottom of my heart, I'm kind of like, maybe I have done something too offensive. Maybe I did go too far. No, because my audience isn't offended, so I'm fine. So honestly, what happened today was I read it. I actually read a blog about me and about all the shit I've done. And I read the tweets. Usually I just ignore them or write something sassy. And I read them. Basically what happened was some screen caps were going around and some blog posts about me doing blackface, playing Wendy Williams, which a lot of the screen caps that are going around are of me playing Wendy Williams and me playing Raven-Symoné and Chris Brown and stuff. So for me, in my head, I was just like, oh no, I'm just becoming the character. I'm not making fun of them for being black. I'm just looking like that, using bronzer, making myself look like, how are you doing? Like Wendy. Which didn't offend my audience. I never got comments about it. It was fine. But the biggest thing I learned was that just because it doesn't offend my audience doesn't mean it isn't offending mass amounts of people outside of my audience. And that's what I should be more aware of. Once again, I did not write this down, so I might be mumbling and going in a lot of different directions, but please stay with me, I promise. There's an ending. The whole toilet's gonna break. That'll be the ending. Anyways, so yes, I made a mistake, and I should not have done that. Shouldn't have put makeup on my face to look black. I shouldn't have done it. It was stupid. It wasn't mean-spirited, it wasn't malicious, it was just stupid and offensive, and a lot of people are upset about it, and I totally get it. I totally get it. And I think that's been the hardest part, is that I finally was just ignorant and stupid. And I think that's, you know, a lesson I needed to learn, was that I can't expect everybody to just be like, oh shit, he's just being funny. Like, I can't just expect everybody, because not everybody knows who I am. So I'm apologizing. I deleted all of the videos that I could find of me doing anything that offensive, you know, and I'm trying, you know, to move on and to hopefully.
A lot of what he said in that video is brought up. So a lot of what he said in that video is brought up again in today's time with some more like extra podcast stuff. So I kind of felt like Dustin gave me a good analogy. He said, like, you know, like, let's say your hand is like hurt or something, you go to the doctor, they cut off the hand and then just to stop the bleeding, and then they wrap it up. It's like an apology. Like to make an apology, you're cutting something off and you're like bandaging it, whatever, so you can save it for like the long run or something. That weird now even makes sense in some weird way, right? Shane Dawson, that video for a lot of his core subscribers, it's like, wow, this makes sense. Like I can see now that you've addressed this. But then you have like, you know, there's always gonna be people who are never gonna like your apology, no matter what you do. There's gonna be those people who are always just gonna hate and complain and stuff like that. So I kind of felt like, okay, well for those, redo another video. And it's like what Jeffree Star said in his Snapchat, Instagram, addressing the drama that he went through recently, like what, last week? Apologizing for stuff that you did in your past again. And I feel like that's what happens. Like you just have to keep reiterating it and apologizing it like once a year or something, or whenever it almost, I don't know where this is coming from, and I don't know if it has to do with Shane Dawson putting serving James Charles a piece of humble pie. So then you got like the other side of the internet, it's like, humble pie, oh yeah, well here's some humble pie for you. I don't know, that's kind of what it seems like. But Tati Westbrook, I feel like she's gonna drop a video next week on Monday or next week on Thursday. And I say that because if you look at her banner, it tells you when she drops videos. I don't think she'll do it today or tomorrow, because James Charles today, literally, I think is selling his merch. So if you don't know, James Charles released new merch. I think in Tati Westbrook's video, if she comes out with it, I don't mean to point and be rude, I'm sorry. I'm just really like all over the place, and I'm moving my hands, so I'm nervous and whatever. I kind of feel like when she makes her video, she's gonna say, you know, I wanted to address some things. And I do not think she's gonna bring drama or negative energy or toxicity to the YouTube platform. I don't think that, because you have to understand, like, if those of you who've been watching Tati's videos, she comes from a place of like love and understanding. And to defend Tati, I've been seeing a lot of messages saying that Tati is homophobic and stuff like that. Never once did I ever get that vibe. So I don't know where people are starting that rumor from. I can say that's not true. I mean, have you seen, she let James Charles paint her son-in-law in drag. Why are y'all saying stuff like that? It just mind blows me. The allegations just being thrown left and right. It's almost sad. It's like, whew. So I kind of feel like she's not going to make a toxic video. I do not think she's going to come for Jeffree Star or try to shred Shane Dawson. I don't think that, because if you watch her videos and she comes from a place of love and understanding and being like the mother of makeup or whatever, you know, I don't think that she would bring that level of toxicity to YouTube platform. And I do think that her video was supposed to come out last month, but due to all the drama that was going on, she pushed it back. And now I think there's even more drama. I think it just lit even more fire, because you got all these people making apology videos who, I mean, Jenna Marbles quit YouTube today. Let that sink in. She made an apology video basically saying, in my opinion, it's too toxic and I'm leaving YouTube. That's basically what I got out of the video. And it's sad, because I find that she made me laugh. Very few people could make me laugh, and she would make me laugh. And I don't know, I do think that the jokes that were said back in the day, I think it was, how do you say it? There's a word I'm looking for, guys. It just didn't age well, because a lot of times they didn't know what they were doing. They're just doing it for a shock value, and all that's coming back. So it was like, oh, it's cool to be edgy and controversial, and all that stuff is coming back to haunt all these people. And I do think the best remedy for everyone who feels like they're involved or whatever would be to, like, you know what? Let me make a video. Let me own it. Let me take a piece of humble pie, since that's what everybody seems to be serving everywhere. I mean, you know what I'm saying? That's what I think about it all day long. It's sad. I think that the platform is getting really toxic and really, 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 really scary. And I've been on YouTube for a long time. I've been watching YouTube videos, and before I was like even on YouTube, I was just like a viewer. And right now, I think it's one of the worst times on YouTube, because, and I don't think it has to do with what's going on in the world. It's a reflection, because YouTube is literally YouTube. It's a reflection of what's going on. Either that or I always think that YouTube was one giant social experiment, which in that case, whoa. But I don't know, sorry for my squeaky chair or whatever, but I feel bad. And a lot of you have been saying in the comments like, oh, Rich, you look so worried. Like, you know, like you can tell you're sad. And I feel like, yeah, I am sad because I see, even though it doesn't have to do with me, I feel like when I see other people worrying or I see something going on, I feel kind of bad. What do you call it, empath or something? Like people last year who made James Charles videos, made apology videos, and they didn't say anything bad about James Charles, you know? And it's like, I wonder what James Charles thinks about all this, you know? I feel like no one, even me, I feel like no one is perfect. Everyone makes mistakes, we're all humans, and everyone owns up to their mistakes, right? But I do, in some weird way, and I always feel like there's a lot of power and ego involved. I don't know. I feel like no one's a Mother Teresa on all this drama. Okay, I'm trying to look through my receipts right here. All right, guys, so if you liked the video, let me know what you think about all that drama in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.